All right. Ooh, is that? Oh my goodness. Sorry, got distracted. I just finished my low protein experiment, my very low protein experiment. And I gotta say, I'm happy to be eating more protein again. At the start of the experiment, I didn't necessarily feel off. I actually felt okay at the beginning, but around like the tail end of it, like the last week or so, I just didn't I didn't have that, I don't know, that fire, like that drive in the gym. I felt a little bit off. Even my digestion felt a little bit, well, we'll just keep it PG, felt a little bit interesting. And then the last couple days, I've been back on higher protein, and I can feel a pretty immediate difference just in the way that my body is operating, the way I'm feeling. My strength is just like, I noticed that I don't want to overemphasize it because I don't want it to be like, oh, like you felt absolutely horrible. Like it was just like, I don't know. If you've ever been on a diet for a very long time, like a low energy diet for a while, and you're just like, you go into the gym and you're just kind of like getting through things. That's how I was kind of starting to feel towards the tail end. So it is interesting to see that even though I might not have lost noticeable amounts of muscle, I could definitely see if I was to keep going with it, how it might have impacted me, or probably most definitely would have impacted me overall. So I'm feeling good again, very glad to be off of that. And now you guys don't have to speculate whether this was for some crazy gains of any kind. But we're going to get to a workout. We got a guest coming today, Nolan Cook. He is a few weeks out from show. We're gonna take an overall physique update, take a look at what he's looking like. I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna warn you right now, he looks pretty crazy. He looks pretty darn crazy. So you're gonna take a look at that and be like, what, that's not he's not normal. He is actually kind of mind-blowing, but he still has some fat to lose. You're gonna take a look at him and be like, oh, he's like 5% body fat, just because he's a super vascular individual. But he's not. You guys always get confused by vascularity. I mean, a lot of people do. We still have more fat to lose, and get him ready for stage. He's got some crazy competition that he's gonna be facing. So it's going to be like, you're gonna be like, oh, like he's gonna win his show. Like, I kid you not, some of the people that I saw that are gonna be at this show are like mind-boggling. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna see what happens, and let's get to the workout. All right, Austin, looks like you're gonna have to cut that out because there was no audio. I'm an idiot, sorry. This exercise is one that I've been doing for a couple months. I really like it. I know a lot of people won't. It's perfectly fine. But what it is an upper chest and front delt exercise. I'll see people say, oh, it's an upper chest exercise, not front delt because of leverage. And I'm like, okay, but both of them work very, very strongly in this. So whether you want to call it a front delt exercise, upper chest exercise, just know that they're both working during this very, very well. This is the Mario. I need some more rest. All right, we're good. Okay. Now, the first time you perform these, it's gonna feel very, very strange. It's a motion you're not used to. So if you base it off of your first interaction with this movement, then you're probably not gonna like this exercise. So start light, build it up, and if you don't like it still, you don't like it. It is what it is. There's plenty of other exercises you can do. But I've been enjoying this one, so we can all have our difference of opinions. It's very, very nice. And our next exercise. Oh wait, it's the same machine. Multi-purpose. Yeah, I really like the axis here. But all we're doing now is, instead of doing a front, we're doing a side. Now wait till you see that I even use this for my rear delts.
What madness is this?
Like this. Oh, crazy. Hey, this might be the shoulder machine to rule them all. The shoulder machine to rule them all. I should make some gym equipment that's a little bit more specific to it, but hey, that's future. That's future. We gotta think in the present for a little bit, not be so worried about what's down the line. One of the nice things about this, one of the things I really like about this is it's got just consistent tension, and as long as you set up properly, you can just push as hard as you want. You don't have to worry about any sort of coordination or stability mess. You just go. You just go until you can't go. And no, you don't need high reps for the side delts. I know it's crazy to say in this world. Well, not in this world as much as it used to be. Treat your side delts the same way you would treat other muscle groups. Progress it over time. Now, this is not me saying, and this is where a lot of people get confused. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, well, you don't need high reps for the side delts, and then they'll go grab their dumbbells and be like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, that's just ridiculous, all right? I'm talking about assuming you can maintain good technique. You don't need to do super high reps by any means. So let's do this. You can already read the comments. Pokey trap activation. Yes, the traps work synergistically with the side delts. Learn some anatomy.
Read it and weep, peasants.
Partials? It was like 6 or 7 reps. It'll be okay. All right, let us get to the next exercise. Man, I love the way this thing fits. I should just turn this into an ad. TikTok shop ad incoming. Pump cover, more like a pump shower. Oh my gosh. Next exercise, let's go. Oh, in case you're a little bit confused, because you're like, oh, well, what about the sternocostal head? And blah. I already did a, wait, did I show that on video? I don't think I did. I already did my regular pec deck, so we already got the sternal fibers out of the way. Now let us move on to, why did I say it like that? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Ooh, it's the protein. The protein's getting in my head. Tricep extensions. Oh, look, and there's Nolan. The man, the myth, the legend. How you doing? He looks crazy right now. All right, and on to a simple tricep extension. Now, this one's been bugging me a lot because I don't know if it's the nature of the exercise, the fact that people are trying to dead stop it, but out of all the exercises that the science-based community does, I think tricep extensions are the most butchered. Now, I think it's partially due to the fact that they're all trying to do unilateral variants. Now, I'm not saying unilateral variants don't have their place, they absolutely do. But when you do a unilateral variant, it allows for a lot more play in the overall muscles that are working. So what happens is when you do a unilateral variation, you're gonna have some level of instability from the shoulder that's more present than it would be if you were doing bilaterally. And because of this, you see people that are like, boom, hitting their tricep extensions. It's like, understand this. Every single study you are referencing had strict technique, tempos, etc. So when you're all over the place in those variables, what you're doing is no longer science-based. Again, not saying you can't do unilateral variants, it's just people that are doing them a lot of the time are doing them completely incorrectly and in the name of science. I'm gonna do a bilateral just because obviously it's not that important for the triceps to make sure that I'm doing everything unilaterally. If you can find ways to get yourself more stable, and when I say more stable, like I see some of the setups that are supposed to be more stable, but then the people load them so heavy that they're no longer stable. In my opinion, for the vast majority of you, your first rep of the tricep extension should feel relatively light. Because if it doesn't, then you're probably pushing so much weight that you're gonna be breaking down your form by the time you reach 3, 4, 5 reps. So for me, typically the way I do it is I'm okay with my reps getting up to like 7, 8, 9, 10 on tricep extension because I know that there's so much other things that can get into play where I might be taking and like trying to like lean over to get more chest in it and stuff like that. It's like, so what I do is I make sure that everything is completely straight up and down, make sure that it's got tension where I want it. And in this case, the tension's gonna be coming from here. So my arms can stay completely by my side. It's just gonna be straight out like this. Very, very simple, but very, very effective at the same time. Maybe we should give you a little tricep view while we do it, just for fun. This is a pretty easy tricep setup if you're looking for one that is going to be stable, but also not too crazy of a setup. Ooh. 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 See, felt relatively light at first, but by the time you get to that 5th, 6th, 7th rep, this is pretty darn tough. Next exercise. The overhead tricep extension is an even bigger one that I see that people just consistently have no stability while performing. So one thing that I found helps with that is a lot of times what you'll see is people say, okay, well, take the arm path that goes out to here like this. And that's fine, right? It's like, you're gonna get good growth from it. But I found that for people who particularly like to lift a little bit heavier and struggle with the stability aspect on this, putting your hands together can mitigate a couple of those issues. Now you might say, oh, it's not as natural a path. Yeah, but the triceps are still working. So it feels pretty good. Give it a go. If you don't like it, you don't like it. We can disagree. Perfectly fine. Just know that Ronnie Coleman kept his hands together when he did overhead tricep extensions, so clearly it's right. It's jokes. It's jokes. Chill. Okay. Feels good. All right, now this is gonna be a fun one, and you guys can make fun of me all you want, but I am looking to do a little bit more volume for the side delts, but I'm just gonna do the short position. It's like, I mean, if we're doing a dumbbell lateral raise, then the short position is what we're trying to work, right? Right? I feel like the logic is solid. So I'm just gonna fly, not fly as in this, just fly, you know, like, woo, fly. This is the true fly. This is the real fly. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the dumbbell, I'm gonna slightly internally rotate, right? The reason I slightly internally rotate is because I don't want to externally rotate, so doing this kind of overcorrects. If I do this, then obviously the front delt's gonna come into play a little bit more. If anything, I'd rather it be a little bit more posterior than anterior, but overall, it's still gonna primarily remain on the side delt. It's just gonna be this for a variety of reasons. One, it looks funny. And two, you have to significantly lower the amount of weight that you're using because you can't use any momentum to build it up. Maybe give it a go. I know you guys might have to use like 2.5 pounds in order to do this, but give it a go, see if you like it. And if nothing else, you might get a nice juicy pump. Whew. Notice how the weight just progressively gets lower. Then you know you're done, right? You can keep it up here for a little while, and then you can no longer keep it up there. It's like, okay, well, if it's dropping down to here, not outputting enough, so be it. Sometimes I get a little bit hesitant to show you guys some of the stuff that I do and some of the stuff that I try, because it's like, I just don't want to deal with people being like, oh, so you said this is the best. No, I never said that. Never said that. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. I enjoy it. I go off of principles that make sense. That's it. Well, there's really not that much left to go in the workout, so I'll probably just leave it here for the workout itself. But we need to get with Nolan for some physique assessments. Let's do it. All right, so Nolan's gonna hit a set, and then we're gonna go take a look at things. He was just explaining to me how he's been doing his lift, and how it's like he can feel that the muscles are like doing the movements, but not necessarily like feeling as much of the tension, like not as much pump and stuff like that. That's totally normal, right? At this stage in prep, like you're kind of like not necessarily floating through, but like your workouts aren't gonna feel like all that energetic at this point. It just is what it is. But you'll see what we mean when we take a look at the physique. It's how many weeks out are you right now? Oh, he's got the headphones and he can't hear me. Men in underwear, you know that's why we do this, right? That's why we do this. Yeah, I told you guys, the vascularity is stupid. Oh, you can't even see it as much from there. And relax for a second.
I feel like this is it, right?
That's the thing, it is though. Because the judges are gonna be right there. So when you do it, you face as if the judges are out there, but the judges are actually be there. So when you do the legs like this, and you go like this, you're actually more towards the judges than you are when you do it upright. That looks so much better. Cover the glute. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yep, good. That's actually better than you've ever hit this pose. Yeah. Because you did a good job adjusting that. Because it was a little bit locked up at first. That looks really good. Same as what it was before. All right. Yep. Just flex them down. Legs first. Get it. Yeah. Hold on. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Now try it right now. Don't worry about the legs for now, just hit this. I just want to see if that helps to fix the issue or if it doesn't really do much. Oh, that actually did a decent amount.
Yeah, I'm just
tight. Yep, that's normal. Okay. Good. Yeah, side chest. Ooh, that's better than it's been yet. That ham to glute to quad, the separation there, looks much better than before.
Yeah, the Kegel.
Yeah. No, it looks really, really good. Back double. Here, can I just want to see kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, see this is going to be your area, right? If that's gone, everything's gone.
I got a Zen next week coming in.
Yeah? Okay, okay. All that's going to make you do is eat less. So you should, all that's going to make you do is eat less. So you should already be doing that. He's not taking Ozempic, guys. Just chill. It was a joke. All right. So, okay, so what I think you're doing right now, and it makes it look a little bit awkward, is you're so far forward that it pushes your erectors out and you lose a little bit of the overall definition. So what I want you to do instead is if you take a look at the way that Phil hits this pose, it's very nice because you still see the arms very full and everything, and it's just like this.
But he's not
right? Put it directly on here. I don't even want you to hook it under your ribs.
Okay.
Put them down here and see what happens. Let me see. All right. What I want you to do now, you're like, honestly, like through here is so thick that it minimizes what's happening up here. So what I want you to do is I want you to take, and I want you to just like almost go into the position. Don't even worry about like this at all.
Okay.
Like I just want to see what it looks like. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to raise this. Ah, man, I like that more. All right, guys, it's been fun. Nolan looks great. We learned about well, you guys probably didn't learn. You guys probably already know all this stuff already because you follow me. So, but it's been a fun time, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. TNF out.